1 lakh for a kindergarten seat.
Sir, basmati rice cannot be sold for a PDS rice caste.
So you cannot talk about basmati or ponni rice. You can't do that comparison at all. It is a charitable character.
They say if you pay peanuts, you'll get monkeys.
22,000 rupees is required just to meet the salaries of the teachers.
A student can't bear the entire cost of education.
We love fixation, but there should be some democratic way they should have understood.
The government school, the quality hasn't gone down. Only the government schools has produced a scientists who are now doing several things, right from sending Chandrayaan-1.
You spend about 75 rupees for coffee and cafe coffee day. And you spend about 5 rupees for coffee in a tea shop.
You can have profit, but what's happening today is profiteering.
School fees. Whose business is it anyway? It's that time of the year when many colleges, particularly hostels, turn into concentration camps. And many seniors behave like bad policemen and subject the new entrants to third-degree torture.
In 2007, the number of ragging cases rose by close to 300%.
Ragging exists in a substantial degree in many of the institutions. But having said that, there is some method to the madness.
It's just paperwork, sir. It is not that ragging has decreased. It is not exposed.
The freshers of today are the seniors of tomorrow.
I don't plan to go back to the college because I've lost my faith in the college. I don't want any other student like this to face the problem like this.
Is ragging today being swept under the carpet? If you want to win friends and influence people, then that's just a click away. Ask 9 million registered Facebook users in India and they'll tell you more.
A lady getting admitted in a hospital calls her friends and says, "Can you please kindly update my Facebook status?"
People are actually playing Farmville and Mafia Wars instead of attending to work.
About 5 minutes within the delivery of my best friend who's in the US, I'm able to take a look at her kid's snap.
And then there you are drinking virtual coffee, having virtual pokes, getting virtual hugs. I mean, give me a break. How much can that really bust your stress?
Study is also the distraction, if you look at it.
Social networking, is it a distraction and an addiction or a tool for effective networking? Today, celebrities are losing sleep over 0 private moments.
When the celebrity feels that the media has to eat out of its hand, then the celebrity has also to tolerate when the media snaps.
There's no one eye shut, one eye open case here. When I was new to the industry, I was going out with my brother, and people like my brother always used to accompany me. And they were like, "Oh, she's dating one good-looking guy hunk from Mumbai."
It is the media's right to pry.
What I do inside my house, whether I'm sweeping the floor or when I'm bathing my dogs, I don't think that is anybody's problem.
Most of the celebrities use this, "My life is an open book." Then why complain? That's what we ask.
Can celebrities who court the media, who roll out the red carpet for them, for their publicity, be too guarded and closed about their private lives? Do we in India respect or neglect our elders?
Middle income lady, she's got 3 houses. She's given the 3 houses to the 3 sons. Just imagine, all the 3 sons are put her in an old age home.
What should be accomplished by love and care and affection cannot be imposed by a law.
It serves as a deterrent for others not to repeat this.
Not have family counseling centers where both generations are talked about and made understand.
At the age of 10 or 15 years, the parents are putting their children in the hostel. At the age of 20, they want their children to go to abroad to earn or for studies. But at the age of 60 or something, sometimes they want them back.
Love is about getting that telephone call once a week from your children in another country. And responsibility has unfortunately boiled down to getting that money transfer through Western Union. chubby child is considered healthy. If you've got a bulging belly, it's considered a sign of prosperity.
Get to the gym, cut that belly off, or you're going to die young.
You go to films, you have to stand in line to have some 500 calories of a cold coffee, and everybody's grabbing these and coming in.
Hardly you can see biceps.
How many of you can flex your biceps?
Flex your biceps, yes.
Look at that. My God, look at that, yeah.
There are girls that starve themselves dry completely, say for a month before they hit a party.
If you look at the posters outside those gyms, and it says, get 6 packs in 3 months.
Fad diets and fad things anyway don't work at all.
Chennai is now beating all other metros in everything, from infertility to kind of, obstructive sleep apnea syndrome.
Is fitness in Chennai a fad or a reality? If you work hard, you will climb the corporate ladder. But if you work smart, you can take that elevator.
Smart is not cunning.
We end up trying to bite more than we can actually chew when it comes to a corporate work environment. Shortcut is in bettering your own productivity.
If you work hard, you're dumb. And that's not true. Boss says this work has to be done. First volunteer who bolts out like a racehorse, saying, I'll do it. Yeah? Not looking at, do I have the capability?
When you keep falling, you got to get up. And when you're trying to get up, that involves a lot of hard work.
This hard work doesn't mean by the number of hours you work. You must dirty your fingers first 10 years of your work.
Today we have bosses sometimes are so insecure that they're also scared of their own shadows. Smart employees often seen as a threat. Ex-servicemen have to go to the extent of burning their crutches, of returning their gallantry medals to the President of India just to get their rightful due, their pension.
Look at recently the increase in the popularity of what is today called Gandhigiri.
We don't have a memorial since 1947 for our soldiers in our national capital. The British have built one. So when I talk about this, my blood boils, that's all. Old man's blood boil.
My mother used to talk to me about how Sarojini Naidu used to sing in all those freedom rallies and Gandhi's fast. When I talk about this to my children, they look blank.
Tell them about Shakira's Waka Waka.
Boatmen who refused to take the British soldier to the other side, the whistleblowers, the human rights defenders. These are the people who are playing a great role today. And their life is not secure.
Floral tributes and pious platitudes are not enough for those who gave their tomorrow for our today. There are some things about the city that will never change. The old world charm. You will have a June Rock festival, but you will still have that Margari December season.
We Orthodox Chennaites, traditionally, we have the Muhurtam, but we have the reception much before. You're already wishing the couple before they're actually going to get married.
The comb will continue to stink as it always did all these years.
I know powers that be have gone to the US to study how to change a really stinking river into a nice clean one.
The disappearance of old bungalows.
You don't have historic sense.
Today you have the Murugan Idlis and the Saravana Bhavans coexisting with the Barbecue Nations and the Dublins and 10 Downing Street.
All these guys sitting over here may go to all these fancy places, but they'd love to take a good filter coffee at one of these places, have one dosa over there, nalla or nei roast sapduvaanga.
Madras ever changing or never changing. For walkouts and adjournments, and the only thing that they exercise is lung power, they want more money.
Even college graduates who don't attend more than 75%, I think, get debarred.
Parliament also proxy is there, like how
MPs claim that their last hike was 10 years ago.
Why are they contesting? Are they contesting because they are going to get 50,000, 80,000? Certainly not. Because there is power and there is scope for making more money.
When the economic condition of the country goes down, the bank balances of MPs go up.
There is a question of paying 1 lakh to a citizen's representative when the citizen is starving.
So do you think MPs need the best of both worlds? Corporates don't get perks like that.
50,000 is say IT company graduate, after 2 years of experience gets that.
Do our MPs deserve fatter pay packets?